Hey y'all, so today I'm going to be showing you guys two homes in the south side of Savannah. And the very first one, I've already walked through it. It was built in 1984. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, little over 1,800 square feet. But although it was built in 1984, it was renovated in 2002, if I remember correctly, and it has been well maintained. I am incredibly impressed by how well the current owners have kept it. So this is the home right here, and let's go check it out. This is something that I love to see, is coming into a home that you can definitely tell the sellers kept nice, cared for their home, and it definitely feels cozy in here. So I love that wood beam. Definitely adds character here into the living room with that fireplace. Now we're gonna head over into the dining room slash kitchen. I do love all these windows, makes it extra bright in here. Here's the kitchen. Now these are stone countertops. So it does have newer appliances. And then this is, this could be a dining room, a formal dining room, but they're currently using it as a sitting area, which I absolutely love the way they have it. And the entryway is right there. That way is the rest of the rooms, but I did miss something, so let's go head back this way. So just off the kitchen, you have your utility closet and another access to the backyard. And then you do have your garage, 2-car, decent sized, has nice windows. So if you wanted to add like a window unit in here, you can, and make it a home gym maybe. All right, let's go check out the other side of the house where all the bedrooms are. Now real quick, we do have a closet here. And another just down the hall. Okay, so the first bedroom good size. That's a queen size bed. Actually, that's more like a full size bed. But you can see there's still plenty of space in here. Now we're gonna skip that bathroom and go to this room, which is currently a little office space. It's about the same size as that last bedroom. Okay, let's go check out that bathroom that I skipped. Now here it is. I do love the pastel color palette that's in this house. Okay, and now to the primary bedroom. A bit bigger than the other rooms. Definitely cozy in here. And then you do have your bathroom with me again. To the right, you're gonna have your toilet and your shower. And then to your left is a walk-in closet. Okay, so I'm gonna head outside, but real quick, let me know what you guys think about this home in the comment section. I think it is absolutely stunning, and I love the decor in here. So let me know what you guys think. So here's the backyard. It is completely fenced in and has a lot of mature trees, but none over the home, except for maybe that one might raise some concerns if there's ever a storm, you know, just something to keep an eye out for, but it is not directly over the home. But one thing that is pretty awesome is that there is a little carport over here and a shed. So if you decide to get a little project car, a boat, or any other toys, you can store it right there, covered, and then you can store all of your other stuff in there, or make a little workshop and keep space in your garage if you want to park in there. But yeah. Okay, so we are gonna head over to the next house, which is actually one street over. So I'm gonna meet you guys over there. All right, y'all, so I'm literally going one street over, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip this camera around so you can see the community as I drive to the next house. I am at 920 Mill Court. Here it is right behind me. So this is another older home that has had some upgrades to it. It was built in 1997. This is a this is a 4-bedroom. Used to be a 3-bedroom with a garage, but the garage has been completely converted into a secondary primary suite. You'll see what I'm talking about inside. Let's go. Now this home is vacant. Not as nicely decorated as the first house, but this is still a nice house. So you have your entryway, and then off to the right, which is where we're gonna go first, is your formal dining room. It is pre-wired for an alarm system, which hopefully does not go off because it was armed, but I wasn't given a code. Now here is the kitchen. Stainless steel appliances, stone countertops, and then you do have a breakfast nook over here as well. So if you don't want to use a dining room as a dining room, it can be another sitting area. Now over here you do have a closet space. This was part of the garage. You have a pantry over here, but honestly, I'd probably use this as the pantry. Then here is your utility room. And then you do have the water heater over here. Now, behind me, the space I just skipped is that former garage, and we're gonna check that out last. So here is the living room. Unfortunately, light bulb must be up because it will not turn on. But good space. I definitely like these older homes because it's not entirely open space. Each room is its own. So, I mean, I like it. It feels a little bit more cozy. All right, so the original 3 bedrooms are down this hall. You got a closet over here. You got the first bedroom. Now there are hardwood floors throughout the home. And then off to the other, which is just, actually this is the original primary. We're gonna skip that one, go over here. All right, so this room, one of the secondary rooms, this one's slightly smaller than the one that we just saw. And then we have the bathroom. All right, so built up a little bit of suspense. Sorry that cut out. I did have a phone call come in, but this is the original primary bedroom. You have the walk-in closet over here. And then you do have the bathroom. Love the trim work. Okay, so let's head over to that converted garage space. It's incredible what they did, and they definitely had a very good idea and knew what they were doing. We're actually gonna cut through here, that way you can see it all over again. And then the kitchen. Okay. So this room is huge. So look at that. You can definitely fit a king size bed and, I mean, a small little couch in here if you wanted. There is access to the backyard right through that door. That is the bathroom. We'll check that out here in a sec. And then here you have your walk-in closet. A ton of space. Okay, let's check out this bathroom. This is not something that you see in a lot of homes within this price range, but you got a literal walk-in shower. And then here's the rest of it. It is only one sink, one toilet, not that you need two. But let's go ahead and head on outside. Okay, so here is the backyard. It is fenced in. It is slightly smaller than the last house, but every home I've seen so far has something incredible, and this one has a jacuzzi. So I absolutely love that. It does come with a jacuzzi. You do also have a shed back there. And you do have more of a side yard. And then here's a pad. It is not covered. Good size. You can definitely get it covered, screened in, whatever you'd like. So my only concern is that this house, and you can see it does have branches coming over the roof. So that is something that concerns me if there's ever a hurricane or just a windstorm, because that could knock a branch down and hit the roof. And well, that can cause you some trouble in the future. So that is something that if you do purchase this home, I would recommend taking care of as soon as possible. If you want to say yes to this address or the one before, any other one in the Savannah area, feel free to comment below or message me directly. My number is in the description, and I'd love to hear from you what you thought about either of these two houses.